There we go. Right. Hello, everyone. Hi, it's Nicola Buckley here, and I help female business leaders who are stressed and overwhelmed. I help them to know, love, and be themselves, live a happier, more fulfilled life. And I'm very excited today because I've got another lady, an amazing lady here to tell her story. And I worked with Rachel for, I think it was 9 months. And we had an amazing VIP day together. And I just wanted to get her on and tell her story because I can talk about what I do all day long. I love it. It's my passion. It's my purpose. But I think what really brings it to life is when someone comes on and they share their story. And I'm very grateful, very appreciative, and I love listening to it as well because for me, it's a great reminder of just the power of what I do and the impact it can have on someone and the ripple effects out. So, hello, Rachel.
Hi, Nick.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Can you just tell us, first of all, kind of who you are and what you do, just so that people get a bit of context on just your life and who you are?
Cool. Yeah, I'm a 42-year-old woman who runs a multi-million-pound company that I've been with since I was 22. So it's all I've known. That doesn't mean it hasn't changed. And I am also a stepmom and partner and live generally quite a hectic life.
Yeah, and dog mum.
And dog mum.
Of course. So what was the problem you were experiencing before you started working with me as a VIP? Because where you started from, really why another reason I wanted to get you on, plus catch up with you, plus speak to you and also hear your story. But you were in quite a different position to where some of my clients start from, weren't you?
Oh, that's so true. Actually, I didn't know I had a problem until I spoke to you in the nicest possible way. We had the breakthrough call. I met you obviously a couple of times beforehand, and I thought I was nailing everything. And to be fair, I was doing a pretty good job at running my life and running the teams and balancing things. But when we spoke on the call, I just thought, actually, there is a little bit of direction here, a little bit of almost executive coaching that I could really benefit from. I work in a really male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
And I was going through a huge transition at the time. I was going from being the youngest in the team to one of the older ones in the team. The team was changing. So suddenly how I was managing people had to change slightly as well. So it kind of just came together in a perfect storm for me, but I didn't really have one thing that I thought, I'm really struggling with this.
Yeah.
But there were lots of light bulbs in that conversation that we had.
Yeah, absolutely. I loved it. It was amazing. And I love that you've said this to me before, but you'd kind of held off working with me for a couple of years, hadn't you? We'd always had like a connection, definitely, and we'd always kind of appreciate each other. And when we saw each other, it was always just amazing, powerful conversations. But you just held off from work. Just tell us a little bit more about that.
I did. I had at that time when I first met you, so before we worked together, I just lost my dad. I was in a not great relationship. It wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't right. It just didn't fit right. So throughout the course of that year, I was going off on my own sort of self-discovery mission, and I was journaling, I was going to yoga retreats in Bali, I was trekking across Grand Canyons, I was marathoning, I was doing so much of this self-discovery work that I thought, actually, I don't have time for any more coaching or anything. And I think I've got all the tools. I have hot baths and I write my journal every night and I do my yoga and I meditate, and I just didn't feel like I needed anything else at that point.
Yeah.
And then shortly before we actually started working together, I ended the relationship with my husband. And that gave me so much more time to think about why I was doing all of these discovery journeys.
Yeah.
Why was I taking 2 weeks to go to Bali? Why was I running hideous length marathons and ultrathons? And actually, I was filling gaps because I didn't really, I needed to have something to say that I was achieving. because it made me
Yeah.
feel worthy.
Yeah.
And it was great. People would be like, "You're amazing, you're phenomenal. How do you do all this? How do you run a company?
Yeah.
How do you do all of this and put everything else in?" And it was at that point that I thought, actually, maybe I'm just blocking. I'm just blocking here,
Yeah.
and not really giving myself a chance to be who I really am. And I might have still been who I really was then, but I didn't really know. I'd inherited management styles from people that I'd worked with,
Yeah.
and the little niggle in me that was like, I think I want to adapt and bring some of my own style in now,
Yeah.
or more of my own style into what I was doing. And I think I answered one of your questions on the call, and you said, right, well, you've won, so you get a free breakthrough call.
Yeah. You did you did a
Very,
survey.
very clever.
Yeah.
Because then the next 90 minutes of my life were thrown into a whirlwind as I just started talking and thought, oh my God, I know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it unconsciously.
Yeah. Yeah.
And having that clarity that I now have about what I'm doing, but not just about what I'm doing, about how other people are reacting.
Yeah. Huge.
Has been a huge, huge thing for me, and it's transformed the way I manage people and also the way I manage myself.
Amazing. And what were the results of working with me as a VIP client?
There were some really good stories that I'd made up in my head over the last 42 years about me, that actually were mostly not true.
Yeah.
And being able to break that down to what was real and what had been learned, what had been inherited from what other people had told me about me, was quite striking. It was really striking, and also a little bit disconcerting, and I had a few wobbles along the way, because suddenly my identity wasn't what I'd been told. Oh, Rachel Houghton, she's the ice maiden. She, you want something done, Rachel will do it. She doesn't take any blah 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 blah. It was like this hard hitting businesswoman.
Yeah.
But actually, none of that is true. I'm a very compassionate person, and it allowed me to step out from behind that camouflage and just give a little bit more of my feminine energy to what I was doing. And that was one of the biggest things for me, and being able to really pin down, what do I stand for?
Yeah.
I'm not a hard-hitting businesswoman. I can be, but that's not really a core.
That's kind of more of a role, isn't it? It's a role.
That's a role that I have to pay from time to time. But actually, what I really value, and being able to break that down was great. And it's held me in good stead over the last 8 or 9 months. My business has been a bit trickier.
Yeah.
And just to be able to keep coming back to that and reinforcing that, it might not be all roses round the door.
Yeah.
But it is working, and I feel good about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it.
I was having a conversation with a lady last week who wants to become a VIP client, and she was saying, tell me one thing to describe what you do. And I had never said this before, but just wanted to see if you agree with it. It gives you, the VIP coaching with me will give you a forever framework for clarity and confidence in your life, no matter what is going on.
Oh, absolutely. 100% agree with that. Yes.
And it was just a really nice, distinct way of bringing it all together.
Yeah, we all go off course sometimes, but to have the framework that you can come back to, it's incredibly reassuring.
Yeah.
To be able to we all have self-doubts and days of, am I good enough, and all of those things. But having that framework to come back to is an incredibly reassuring place to come back to. And you own it. You're not having to seek that clarity from other people, or behave differently so that people will reinforce that for you. It's there and you know it. It's
amazing. I love it. And what's been the best thing about the coaching with me, VIP coaching?
Oh, apart from the laughter and the Cornish pasties.
We do laugh a lot. Just
We
because
do.
it's serious. I don't want it to be serious. It doesn't need to be. We're serious enough in our own worlds without and lives without. Yeah.
It is great fun. It's great fun working with you, which is a really big thing, because it is a serious subject. But if you approach it from a serious textbook approach, that wouldn't work for me. For me, it was like creating a friendship that developed over time. We got to trust each other more and more. And you're having this weekly check-in, which is not a tick box exercise. You know, yes, there are tasks to do, but it isn't a tick box exercise. It is talking to somebody, exploring, and doing it in a really genuine way with somebody that you trust. Has been really great for me.
Oh, amazing. And what are the 3 biggest benefits do you think you've enjoyed from being a VIP client with me?
So the first one is the clarity.
Yeah.
Absolute clarity. And being able to communicate what I really believe and what my values are. So just knowing them in your head is one thing. But being able to communicate them, and then through coaching with you, being able to understand how to communicate that to other personalities.
Yeah.
That might not quite, some people will get it instantly, other people's won't. There's been a really useful tool to have, and to have a sounding board has been really, really incredibly useful, because as running a business can be a lonely place.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get that one. Absolutely. And what would you say to anyone considering becoming a StrongHer client, a VIP client with me? Would you recommend it? And if so, why?
Oh, just do it. Just do it. The worst that's going to happen is that you come away with some inspiration. But the best that's going to come out of this is that you really know yourself. You create a network of friends or associates, and you'll know it, and you'll own who you are. So if you're thinking about it, crack on.
Oh, amazing. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, you also have a lovely, lovely furry friend who makes VIP days and retreats just awesome.
Likes to pop on the calls as well, just to say hello.
Yeah, it does. And your home's awesome. You're a very warm and loving, caring human being, and it all works.
Oh,
it all works.
Thank you. I've absolutely loved working with you, and I look forward to the day we do more work together, because it's just you're going to be my neighbour soon. Touch wood.
I know. How exciting is that?
But yeah, I look forward to
VIP day.
What's that? Sorry?
You can come to me for a VIP day, but it will only include Cornish pasties and
I'd love that. Definitely. But yeah, I can't wait for the day that we do more together. But I'm so happy you took that leap, because like I said, it was different for you. Some of my clients joined, they're in quite dark places. For you, it was like, actually, I think I've got everything I want. Whereas actually when we went into it, there was lots of little bits that weren't quite working for you. And it's just been amazing to see you just be in your life completely, and just see everything that you have and how amazing you are, and the relationships that you have and the business that you have. And it's just been an absolute privilege. So thank you.
Oh no, thank you. It's given me so much confidence. And as we alluded to, I'm now in a position where I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make my dream day happen. I'm going to buy the holiday cottage, and I'm going to enjoy time out away from everything. That's an amazing thing to be able to do.
Yeah. When you messaged me, I just got goosebumps, because I know that we talked about it, and it was like, oh my God. So yeah, it's just amazing. Even bonus, it's going to be near me as well.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that was all part of the planning.
You don't have to do that, by the way, people.
Yeah, it's not part of the coaching program.
No, it's very separate. But thank you so much for your time today. I've absolutely loved speaking to you. Thank you for sharing your story, my lovely.
Thank you very much.
Lots of love.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.